Hello Aquarius, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is your weekly read for Aquarius for the week of the 23rd to the 29th of March 2020. So Aquarius, if you'd like a private reading with me, there's a link up there to book in for one of those. Those are my guidance readings. I get all of my readings out within 24 hours of you booking them. And Aquarius, I've got a half price reading sale every weekend now. It's never going to be these readings, but because they're my most popular, it's never going to be my most popular products. But it's going to be some kind of a reading that is a half price in a sale. You can find out what that half price sale is each weekend on BeHealing.com. So just visit the homepage there to see what it is. So let's have a look. Aquarius, what's your story this week? Let's find out. Oh, Aquarius, be supportive and transformation. You stepping up in a kind of supportive role at the moment. You're feeling useful. You're feeling like you can really help people. Maybe there's a skill that you have that your community needs at the moment. And it's actually a transformation, a personal transformation for you to realize this, that you're valued. Maybe your skill hasn't been valued so much before by a society or a community or other people that have been, when life just goes on as it has been going on. They haven't needed you so much, but now you're really needed. This supportive role that you can perform for people is really needed, and this is causing a personal transformation. So it could be that you're really busy at the moment. I'm really busy at the moment too, and so those kind of healers, people, the certain professions that are going to be really busy during these times, and I'm feeling like it's either your profession that's really busy at the moment, Aquarius, or it's some kind of skill that you have, maybe that you haven't valued yourself so much because it hasn't been valued by others. But it's coming out into the forefront this week, Aquarius, of how you can be supportive to others. And it's causing this personal transformation because you're realizing it and you're valuing it in yourself. And with the personal transformation comes even more transformation, right? So when we have personal transformations, we start valuing ourselves, that then we get like business success after that, because it always needs to come from within first. So you're on this upward spiral right now, Aquarius. That's great news for you. And so where is this leading? This transformation leading this week? We've got create and be firmer. Right, okay. So it's like this is a piece of the puzzle, Aquarius, maybe for something that you wanted to do before that you hadn't been doing. So, for example, it could be, Aquarius, that you do have this skill, you've got this particular skill, but the world hasn't really valued it, and so you haven't valued it in yourself, so you haven't really been offering it. You haven't started off that business doing it because there hasn't been much call for it. And so then your higher self kicks in and it's like, oh, now this is your gift for these changing times that we've got at the moment, is that you can step into that role and it's going to be valued now. And so, and this is saying like, create and be firmer in that. Create what you want to create. So it could be that you had this idea years ago and you might have tried it. You might have tried to put it out there, and as I said, it just wasn't valued. It just wasn't required for those times, but now it is. And so get back on track with that original vision that you had. I'm hearing for a lot of you, it's years ago that you had this vision. So it could be like some kind of a healing business that you wanted to do, or, and you tried to do it, but just wasn't the call, and so you couldn't do it full time. But now you're going to be able to do that. And so get really firm in that, get determined on it again. Remember that old determination that you had when you tried it first time around. Times have changed. Divine timing is here now. It could just be that you were ahead of your time before, Aquarius. So get creating, and get firm in that. That's awesome. So expect new businesses to be made in this time from Aquarius. Right, we've got sabotage and willingness here. So this week, you're going to be given the opportunity, Aquarius, to become aware of your sabotages, your fallback patterns that don't serve you. For me, it's drinking, right? And so if I get stressed out or anything like that, my sabotage pattern, or if I get overwhelmed, things get too much for me, I'll decide, and it seems like it's unrelated, right? I can tell myself a story in my head. It's like, no, it's just somebody invited me out to party, you know? and everyone was drinking, so I drank. I can explain it away like that, but really it's a sabotage. And later on, I can look back and say, no, my business got really busy, and then I went to that party kind of thing, and ended up having to take a day off because of a hangover the next day, something like that. You're being given this, whatever your sabotage is. Just told you about mine. You're being given this opportunity to become aware of it. Be willing to be aware of it. Don't listen to those stories that your ego tells you, trying to explain it away, saying, oh no, it's just that someone invited me to a party. So this week, be aware. Be aware of how you want to sabotage yourself. It's like a window of opportunity, of awareness for you, um, so that you can recognize it when it comes up, so that you can be aware of it. So you can be an observation of yourself and think, no, you know what? I'm thinking about going out and getting drunk with my friends, and really that's a sabotage. I don't really want to do that. I want to continue, and I want to sort this overwhelming feeling out, or I want to sort out what's going on instead. So you can be more positive and proactive, and actually make conscious decisions of what you want to do in your life, of how you want to be, instead of this sabotage roller coaster that you may have been on, Aquarius. Just sabotage roller coasters. Things start going well, you sabotage yourself, blah, blah, blah. Get off that roller coaster. You've got the opportunity now, especially if you're starting something new and you're creating something new. Don't sabotage that. You want to be on an upward spiral. You don't want to go like up and down and up and down. Where's it leading to this week? Including yourself and expansion. This is about including yourself, putting yourself first, you having that expansion you want. I'm feeling like some of you have been really supportive to other people. You want success for other people. Maybe you've been helping people to get their successes, but it hasn't quite happened for you. And this is about including yourself in that. So the expansion could be success. The expansion could be anything. It could be, financial expansion. It could be having more friendship, not romantic, but social expansion, that kind of thing, including yourself in that. So, however you've been supportive to other people, what you've been helping them with, it's time to start helping yourself with that too, including yourself in that. So, maybe you've been giving advice to other people, Aquarius, and you need to actually go into your bathroom and tell that same thing to yourself, and actually receive that same advice for yourself, especially if you're a supportive person, if you're helping people, if you're a healer, that kind of thing. Often we are giving the very thing away that we need ourselves. We need most ourselves. I know through all of the modalities that I've done in my healing, being a healer life kind of thing, it's always been what I've needed most, what I've needed to receive most, that I've been doing, right? And so back in my days when I was doing massage and a lot of energy healings, that's what I needed right then. Back in my days when I was doing neurotherapy and helping people with post-traumatic stress disorder, that's what I needed back in the day. And so it's always been in line. Apparently I need readings at the moment, and I give those to myself as well. And so this expansion that you've been looking for, it's coming about this week. You're being given a big gift this week, Aquarius. And so include yourself in that, especially what you've been giving out to others. It's something that you want to receive yourself. So going back over it, your week, the way that you are supportive, the way that you help others is actually going to be valued now. And so step into that role. It's going to give you a personal transformation, especially in valuing yourself and believing in yourself. What you had an idea to do maybe years ago, and maybe you tried to do that, but then it wasn't valued. This is saying, get firm in that again, get on your original intention, start doing it, create it, because it is being valued now. You were just kind of waiting for the timing to be right, for the divine timing to be right. So, I'm getting that you were before your time, of course, Aquarius. You were before your time. You were ahead of your time before. Now the time is right for that, so get back on track with it. Also, this week you've been given the opportunity to have an awareness about your sabotage pattern so that you don't do it again. Getting on an upward trajectory, just be willing to face those sabotages. Be willing to call your ego out for the bullshit that it tells you, trying to tell you that it's okay to sabotage it, that it's not really a sabotage, that it's just blah, blah, blah. Don't listen to your ego. Well, listen to it, but be aware of it, that it's just ego stuff. Just be given the chance to break free of this now so that you can get off that sabotage roller coaster. You don't need to bring yourself down, Aquarius, because this is leading to the expansion that you've really wanted, that success in any aspect of your life that you've really wanted. You just need to start including yourself in that. So the support that you've been giving out is what you need to receive yourself. And so make sure you include yourself, Aquarius. It sounds like a good week for you. If you like this reading, please click like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. What did you get out of that? How does it resonate with you? What is that supportive thing that you do? Let us all know in the comments. And share it with your friends as well if you think anyone if you think people could get benefit out of my readings. Also, remember, I've got a half price sale at the weekend, so check out behealing.com at the weekends to find out what that half price offer is. Have an amazing week, Aquarius. I'll see you next time. Bye.